Here we are. Welcome to the Built on Referrals podcast. I want to first maybe thank any of you who have joined me here from what I did for 9 years, which is pour into an audience called the Think Bigger Real Estate podcast audience. So if you have come from my work in the past, I thank you for being here. Maybe you've even read my book, The Upstream Model. Maybe you're even a current member of the Pro Insight platform. All these places is where I've had an opportunity to serve. I can tell you that I am extremely excited about what we're going to do here. I really see this as a foundation, a tried and true business model built for the modern era. The Built on Referrals podcast is going to be very special for me because it aligns with really the impact that I want to have upon the business world. I believe very strongly, for those of you who aren't familiar with my work on the Think Bigger Real Estate podcast, is that it's not enough just to have a successful business. You also need to have a significant life. And in this podcast, I'm going to be sharing with you kind of building on that foundation of thinking bigger, which again is that successful business, significant life. I believe that the very best way to have that, where you really impact the most amount of people, including those at home who matter the most, is by having a relationship-based business that gives you the benefits that come when your clients trust you, when your referral sources trust you. So with all that being said, let me give you some background on what this is all about. I'm Justin Stoddart. And this podcast, again, is for professionals who believe that the very best businesses are still built on trust, on relationships, and on reputation. That's what I believe, and I hope you do too. What used to be maybe seen as the old-fashioned way of doing business is still, in many ways, the most tried and true form of doing business. Referrals matter, relationships matter, and being known as someone that people can trust probably matters now more than ever before. There's so much fake out there. But this podcast is, again, not about going backward. It's about building forward from that foundation of tried and true. Because really, it's in today's world, if you want to grow a relationship-based business, it's not enough simply to work hard and hope people that remember you. You need to know how to maintain and deepen relationships in a fast-moving world. You need to understand the technology, the tools, the trends that are shaping client expectations and changing the way that business gets done. So on Built on Referrals, we'll talk about how to build a modern business on a timeless foundation. We'll talk about trust. We'll talk about value. We'll talk about relationship strategy, referral ecosystems, technology, and the trends that matter most for professionals who want to stay relevant and grow. Again, this is for professionals who primarily serve homeowners. Although if you don't necessarily serve homeowners, I think you're still going to find a lot of value here, but that's primarily who we're aimed at, or those professionals that revolve around the home, including the estate and financial professionals who deal with homeowners. So again, whether you are in real estate or in any relationship-driven business that serves homeowners, this show is designed to really help you build something durable, something modern, something worth talking about by other people. What you can expect from this show is at least once, if not multiple times per week, we're going to do short episodes, 5 to 10 minutes, things that you can really digest quickly and put into action. It's going to be very tactical. And then occasionally, as often as monthly, if not even more, I will be highlighting a professional as a bonus episode, someone who has mastered something that you need to know and you need to hear it from them. So that's what you can expect from the Built on Referrals podcast. I'm really grateful that you're here. I really am. And so welcome. This is the Built on Referrals podcast, a modern business built on a timeless foundation. Welcome and get ready to receive value that you have never seen before, never experienced before around this particular topic. Thrilled to have you here. Let's go.